என் பேர் அச்சுதன் கூடலூர். நாங்கள் ஒரு 30 வருஷம் முன்னால் ஒரே பில்டிங்கில் தங்கிட்டு 30 இல்லை 35 வருஷம் ஒரு நான் இங்கே இந்த நியூஸ் தெரியும்போது ஐ வாஸ் பேக்கிங். எனக்கு அல்மோரா ராணிகேட்டெல்லாம் போக வேண்டியது இருந்தது. ஸோ I couldn't go on that particular day. Then I called, when I came back, I called Ramakrishnan. Then he said there will be a meeting in Omavati auditorium, and I was happy. I wanted to be in the audience. I don't know why. But I have a reason, because I knew Ashokamitran very well. Why I am speaking English, I can speak Tamil colloquially, but if I மேடையில் பேசும்போது ஏதாவது அபத்தம் பண்ணால் you will be very sad about it. So I will shift from one to the other. That is a safe stand. I know Tamil very well and I can read Tamil, and I have translated one of Ashokamitran's stories. Actually in the 70s it was a beautiful time in Chennai. There was not much of money and people didn't have many vehicles. And then we used to have some hub in Triplicate. There was a place where Achuthan used to live. And Ashokamitran, Kriya Ramakrishnan, another meeting point. You won't believe, from T Nagar, after talking, sitting in his house, in Ramakrishnan's house, it will be sometimes 12 in the night, and Muthuswami has to go through Ravipetta, Janjan, and he used to take me doubles on the cycle. Not the present day Muthuswami. He had long hair and very strong body. I used to tell his son also. And then from Janjan Road, he will go straight to the house where he lives on Valajar Road. It is one straight line. And most of us had literature, and whenever there is a Satyajit Ray film, all of us will go. And then Amranathan film, and in the interval when we had tea, all of us will be busy talking. Most of them had kurta. All are intellectuals, and that is how the Madras intellectuals grew up. And now I feel nostalgic about it. People have become very rare and they are prosperous. And then Ashokamitran was at a humble beginning. At one time, he was even working for this IMR, Indian Market Research. You know, now the present generation won't understand the importance of money. In the 60s or even in the 50s, money was so dear. You know, when I was in the school, in 1958 to 60, that period, I wanted to learn cycling. I am from a village in Kerala. So, I will take money from my father, 2 annas. I don't know whether people know about the anna. And for 2 annas, you can get a cycle for an hour. So I will write the exam first half, skip the midday meal. You can get 2 dosa and 1 tea in an ordinary shop. That is enough for us. That is not only me, many people used to have. And to this day, I have not learned cycling, because my father might have cursed me. He is afraid of me. I am the only son with 4 daughters. So I fall down. In 88, when I went to Kodaikanal with this Rajiv Manon's group, every day I will take cycle and I will fall down somewhere. So I knew I shouldn't continue. Then Ashokamitran had a certain love for cycle. I used to tell all these things. So, and even in that, about the 18th parallel, I will tell you, Govindan was an intellectual. He was not academically great, but he had such an insight into the future, politics, and literature, all languages, and there were very literary meetings those days on rooftops. One tea was a luxury, everybody will have tea, and we will discuss literature. And he knew the European countries. For the first time, he and Amitabh Bachchan's father, then Amitabh was not very famous, Arvind Rai Bachchan and Govindan travelled to the European communist country, Czechoslovakia, Yugoslavia, and then I remember a story by Tibor Duri, and it was again in a festival I saw that film. See, that kind of reach only very few intellectuals now have. So Govindan once gave me a book of Ashokamitran, and I read that one sales girl, and then I liked that story, Manjal Kaya, and I translated it. It's a very beautiful story. I'm speaking purely from memory. I have not prepared any notes, so if there is any mistake, you must forgive me. There is one Subbu and Gundu Shastri, and this Subbu has no money, so he will beg for 1 anna. And I still remember how this protagonist used to take the cycle, go to Kabalishwara temple, and the Navagraha Mandavathi Shruti நடந்து அப்புறம் சுப்பு சொல்ல நான் சாப்பிடவே இல்லை. அவரோட குண்டு சாஸ்திரம் போய் லங்கனம் போடுறான். இந்த லங்கடம் போடுறான வாக்குக்கு எனக்கு மலையாளம் கிடைக்காது. அப்புறம் நான் நீ குட்டிக்கரணம் போட்டு வச்சிருக்கேன். குட்டிக்கரணம் மீன்ஸ் cartwheeling. I took liberty, but the story was received well. And after reading that, M.T. and Nair, who is the elder brother of M.T. Vasudevan Nair, they are all from my village. He told, I like that story and I want to do a translation of Padinettavathu Achakkodu, English translation. And I have done the cover for that first edition, 18th, and then he translated. And it was to be published from Delhi, NBT, but they went on delaying. So Ashokamitran used to tell me, all language editions came, what happened? And that is typical of Kerala. If you expect something good, nothing happens. And then I called M.T. and Nair. He said, no, there is some delay. The actress said, Varsha Das was in charge of that, and Jadin Das' wife. Finally it came out. I was not sure whether, because in any report after Ashokamitran's demise, this book was not mentioned. So day yesterday I called, M.T. and Nair is very ill now, so his daughter told, no, the book has come out. And thereby we have a connection, and wherever he met, he used to be very happy. And last I met him was 3.5 months back in one T. Nagar preview theatre. One Sanskrit film, Ishti, was showed there, Prabhas film. Then somebody came and he was very thin. I had not expected, because we used to make telephone calls and his voice used to be feeble. So that day he was walking, then Amsun Kumar was also with me. So when he was going back, he saw us and he was, he went away and he spoke about that film also, saying it's a period film. The important thing is his mind was so sharp. At occasions there will be a flash, and now Mr. Ravi Subramanian has talked about some incidents which is typical of Ashokamitran. That Eli story, it came in an English paper, and I too had that problem. I thought of saying the rat will not eat half, but then it will dodge. I will not have sleep. Earlier when I was staying in the room, and most of the stories when I read, Ashokamitran wrote it, I could have written it, and that's the power of great literature. Another thing about Ashokamitran is he is not an experimentalist in language. There are two types of writing, and he was a simple storyteller, belonging to the tradition of Anton Chekhov, Catherine Mansfield. I can't even compare with Dostoevsky, because Dostoevsky has a different world. He goes into caves of humans, psychological problems, and metaphysics and all that. That Brothers Karamazov is still baffling. Ashokamitran is not so complicated. Why I talk about Catherine Mansfield? She is a wonderful writer. I remember I read one story, something childish, very natural. Two lovers traveling, and they are not in love, they are falling in love. So the girl removes the hat from her. Then the man says, it has left a mark on your forehead. And these are the small solutions on the physical aspects, that. Then she said, I felt I have swallowed butterflies, Anybody who has gone through love will know that swallowing butterfly. Now you casually use butterfly in the stomach. So these kind of phrases Ashokamitran could easily frame. Many places, and the 18th paragraph, that humor comes out when they are trying to pull each hair off his moustache. He says it should have been rather painful for him. It is not sadism or masochism, it's a strange psychology. All through you can see that is typical of him. And that is a healthy sign of life. And a man who has experienced so much of the life, then I was asking Mr. Ramakrishnan, was he conscious in the end? That is very important. Some people pass away in sleep and in coma, but a very, very highly evolved mind, and that's always, I have a fascination for that moment when life leaves you. The breath that goes out will never come back. And Tolstoy had this pleasure of watching animals die. The last minute, there is a great indication in it. And Tolstoy was not an ordinary writer, at the height of fame, how he turned his back against fame and success. He had all wicked, vicarious lives. Then, like Job in the Old Testament, he turned against and he started questioning. Job asked, why good men also suffer. That's a very important thing in Old Testament. Same problem most of the writers have. Karma theory won't hold good. All these arithmetics and the Swamiji speech won't help humanity. And the humanity, the only solace is creativity, whether it is painting or writing. Maybe it is concentrated Maya. You cannot escape Maya. It pulls you, whatever you do. And then make it more concentrated. That is the best worship you can do. And if there is a God, that God will appreciate our work, not the saffron-clad people's work. They can always have the support of sabhas, any religion. So that way I am very fond. And people were saying, some Malayalam paper I had written, there were not many people when Ashokamitran was taken. That is not important. When Mozart died, only a handful of people were there. There is a film by Milos Forman, Mammals. He says, talked about very few people and a few shovels of earth dumped on him. That didn't make Mozart a lesser musician. All over, millions of people know what Mozart is. So, in the years to come, you can expect Ashokamitran's fame and glory will spread because he has done such wonderful work. All these awards, even Jnanapeetham, you must have some separate column for the social purpose. All of them will have, and he has not done anything, to derive the benefits of social. He was a writer, pure writer, and raising children in the midst of all the misery. That itself is a great thing. But he was one day I had consulted a small house in Nilagare, and one day I heard Achuthan, somebody was calling from outside. This must be 15 years ago. Then when I looked out at the gate, he was standing. He had gone there, and money artist illustration postal department work வீடு கிரகப்பிரவேசத்துக்கு இவர் போயிருக்காரு பாலவாக்கத்துக்கும் நீலாங்கரைக்கும் நடுவில். அப்புறம் அந்த அங்கே நடந்து வந்திருக்காரு வீட்டுக்கு வந்து I took him upstairs. There was enough space in my house. There was not many paintings. Then he said ரொம்ப பசிக்குது. அப்புறமா வீட்டில் வேலை செய்கிறவங்க போட்டு பொங்கல் வடையெல்லாம் வாங்கி வர வச்சு சாப்பிட்டு. Then it rained. I thanked the rain because we had more time. So after 1.5 to 2 hours talk, I took him to the best stand. That woman had given an umbrella. And then I visited. He wanted one canvas. I couldn't give it. I thought, I will give a. Very often we make a mistake. We think others are there forever, but then one by one people are bidding farewell. So I must apologize, and Ramakrishna knows that also. I want to give a canvas. Maybe like there is a small child who comes to my house. So I tell him, now I am 72, and he is just 4 years. So I told him, you college padikkumbo kalyanam pannumala enna anam thagoda irukavudhu. It's a truth. Then he will say, illa anna megathukku mele aariya ninnu paaparu. See how beautiful that concept is, whether any theory or anything, if you can get people at the top above these clouds, and if they are witnessing, that is a very great experience. So I hope he is somewhere, I still do not know, I have no answers. Maybe he is somewhere there and he will be happy. It's a sizable crowd, and it will only increase. So I can only do